Sonia, I asked you to get those supplies for my husband's birthday party tonight. Did you get them at all? I shouldn't have to be asking. Why haven't you been updating me on where you are and what you're doing? Don't you understand how important this is?
Hi, yeah, I'm out right now and I'm almost done. This was a lot of stuff and the first supermarket I had didn't have it all.
Well, then you better go to another supermarket that has it. Do I need to remind you how important this party is?
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm doing now. What on earth even is yerba mate? Never heard of it before. What do you need it for?
Showing how uncultured you are, I see. It's a potent tea from South America that's supposed to be very good for you. Jerry saw some famous soccer players drinking it and he wanted to try. You need some fancy mug to drink it, so I got it for his birthday. The tea is to drink out of it.
Oh, sounds cool. Well, I found some, so everything's going to plan.
Is there anything you still need to buy? I planned out that list very carefully, and if one thing is missing, it will throw the whole plan into chaos. All of his brothers and sisters are coming from far away. This needs to be a perfect party, which means the preparation needs to be perfect.
I'm just missing one or two things, but I know they're here. If I run into trouble, I'll let you know, but I think everything should be fine.
That's what I want to hear. Glad to know that you can at least do the shopping. Now, if you'd only give me a grandchild one of these days.
Rita, I asked you to please not bring that up. You know our situation.
But it's the truth. You and I aren't getting any younger. I want a grandchild and your internal clock is ticking away.
For the 100th time, we want a child too, but something just isn't working. We've tried in the past but haven't had any success. There's some issue with either me or David, and I've wanted to get to the bottom of it for so long. David, on the other hand, wants nothing to do with it.
Are you suggesting my son is the reason why you can't have children?
No, I'm suggesting the opposite. Neither of us know what the problem is, which is exactly why I've suggested going to a fertility clinic to get checked out.
If there's a problem, it's almost always with the woman. Why don't you just go on your own and get yourself checked out?
That is not true at all. Men are just as equally susceptible to having fertility issues as women are. I really don't want to go there on my own. If I go and there's nothing wrong with me, he'd have to go there anyway. Plus, if there is, I'd prefer to have support rather than being there on my own to handle it. I know it's a sensitive thing, especially for men, but we're a married couple and we should try and get through this together. I want a child more than anything, but I know it's going to take a lot of work to have one. Maybe you could talk to him?
What would you like me to even say to him?
You could tell him that you really want a grandchild to convince him to go get checked out with me.
Maybe. I do want a grandchild, but I don't think there's anything wrong with him. I'm on his side.
Okay, but if there's nothing wrong with him, then let the doctors tell him that. It's really a win-win. Either he confirms what he thinks is true, or we find out there's an issue and we can work toward fixing it. There are so many different kinds of treatments these days. Plus, it's more open to talk about the issue compared to the past, so there's nothing to be embarrassed about. The first step is always the hardest, but you can't solve an issue without knowing there is one.
I don't 100% agree with you, but I do think you have a point. Fine. I'll try talking to him and convincing him to go to the doctor with you.
Thank you. Just think of it as the first step toward being able to hold your cute little grandchild. Like you said, I'm not getting any younger, and neither is David. We need to do as much as we can before it's too late.
All right, don't push it. I said I'll talk to him and try to convince him.
Thank you, you're making the right choice.
Hey, did my mom say anything to you?
What do you mean?
Out of the blue, she started trying to convince me to go to a fertility clinic to get checked out. Was that because you talked to her or something?
Well, kind of. She's the one that brought it up. She said something about how I haven't given her a grandchild yet, and we started talking about everything. I told her how we've tried in the past, but it just hasn't happened yet. I also brought up how I think we should go to a fertility clinic together to see what's going on.
I already told you that there is nothing wrong with me. If you want to go and get yourself checked out, then be my guest.
David, how could you just assume that nothing's wrong with you without going to the doctor?
Because I'm a very healthy person. I exercise all the time and I eat pretty well. There's nothing that could be possibly wrong with someone this healthy.
I am not a doctor, but I'm pretty sure that has nothing to do with it. There are plenty of physically healthy people that have fertility problems, both men and women. Listen, I know it's a touchy issue, but I really think we should go before it's too late. It won't even take that long, and we can find out from a professional what's going on. There's nothing to be ashamed of. More and more people are being open with their infertility these days. Plus, treatments have been getting better and better.
There's nothing wrong with me, though. If there's anything going on, it has to be with you.
Why do you think that? I don't like how you're blaming me for this.
Because the baby is made in the woman, right? So if there's a problem with a baby being made, it means there's a problem with where it's being made.
I can't believe how stupid what you just said was. That is absolutely not true, and men are affected by infertility the same way women are. It's not always automatically the woman's fault. Why are you so against this?
Because it's just a waste of my time. I already know what's going to happen, so there's no point in my going.
But what about your mom? Didn't she tell you how much she wants a grandchild?
If I do go, it'll only be because she wants to.
Okay, so why not make her happy? If it turns out that there's no issue on your end, you can both go on blaming me. But if there is, we can start the road to treatment. Don't you want a child? In the end, that's what this is all about. If you do, then you should swallow your pride for once and go.
Ugh, okay, I'll think about it. I can't believe that you brought me here to the reproductive health department. Isn't this a place for women? Why am I here? I don't want to be here. I've told you 1,000 times there's nothing wrong with me.
We're going to have a test and then that will be the end of it. Please don't get too annoyed about being here. It's for both men and women and it's for our health.
When are we going to get the test results? The sooner the better, in my opinion. I don't want to be hanging here in suspense.
I think we're going to get the results next week. We don't have to wait a long time. Don't worry about it.
Next week? So as soon as the test is done, I can get out of here. I don't want to have to wait for the answer.
That's right. You can go. I'll stay here and have my test. I can talk to you later.
Oh good, this was such a stress for me. The sooner I'm out of here, the better.
Okay, thanks for coming here with me today and doing this. You go and do what you need to do. Don't let me keep you here.
Okay, thanks. I have some things planned for today, so I need to get on with that.
Okay, you go. I'll see you at the house later. We can eat together and talk about this. Or we could just forget about it if you want to.
I'll let you know right now, though. If there is anything wrong with me, I don't know how I'd handle it.
What do you mean, David? It really isn't such a big deal, and thousands of men, if not millions, are affected by it.
I don't care about the other people. I wouldn't be a man if I can't have kids. Honestly, at this point, I wouldn't even want to know if there was something wrong with me.
I don't want you to think like that. There are things we can do to treat any issues, but we have to know the cause of the problem first to do that.
Hi, I wanted to give you the test results from the other day. I'll be brief and to the point. Your husband's sperm has some problems with it.
The sperm has problems? Really? What's wrong with it?
They are not as healthy as they could be. This is most likely the reason why you haven't been able to get pregnant yet. If the man's sperm aren't functioning properly, then it can be difficult for the woman to get pregnant.
Is it really that bad?
Based on these test results, unfortunately, it looks that way. I think it might be really difficult for you to get pregnant. You should have come here sooner to get this checked. As far as I can see, it's going to be really difficult for you to get pregnant in the current circumstances.
Are you saying that we won't be able to have children? Is it really that bad?
It's not impossible, but it's going to be really difficult. I think you should manage your expectations and assume that there's a good chance it won't happen. You might be able to have children, but your chances are basically zero. On the other hand, your test results came back very good. Your body is perfectly healthy and you should have no problem at all having children. Unfortunately, though, as it stands, you won't be able to have children with your husband.
Is there something we can do to make it better? Maybe he could change his diet and things might get better? Or is there something I could do to improve our chances? Or is there any treatment he could get to increase his chances? I read that there are some options in terms of helping fertility for men.
I'm not sure it's going to be that simple. We will have to look at what we can do for you, but it might require some kind of involved medical procedure. There are some prescription drugs that we could try putting him on, but there's no guarantee we'll see successful results.
Oh dear. I'll have to talk to my husband about it and see what he thinks. He might not be happy. He really hates going to hospitals and he doesn't think he has any problems. I don't know how he's going to take this.
It affects him, so you have to tell him as soon as possible. He needs to come to terms with this and face it head on. Although, if I'm being honest, I can't say with confidence that treatment will be effective. However, there's no point living in denial.
I just don't know how he's going to take it. I'm thinking of actually not even telling him.
Really? I think it would be best to let him know so you can get treatment right away.
I will tell him as soon as I can. I'll find the courage to let him know. He needs to know this, so what can I do? I can't avoid telling him.
Please do it as soon as possible. The sooner we face this, the sooner we can try to find a solution.
Thank you for telling me about this.
You should bring him back to the hospital as soon as you can. We need to get talking about this. That way we can think of what we can do to solve it. There are many procedures we can do to try and increase the chances of you getting pregnant. If we start early, then we can improve our chances of a successful outcome.
Thank you. Sounds like good advice. I'll try to get something done as soon as possible. Even if my husband wants to live in denial, I will try my best to change his mind.
So, what happened in the hospital? Did you get the result? I hope everything was fine.
Yes, we did get the result. Unfortunately, it wasn't the result I was hoping for.
So why haven't you told me about it? Why are you silent? Tell me, please, quickly. I really want to know. What did they say to you? Is there a problem? I'm starting to get really worried now.
No, I don't have a problem. I'm okay. The doctor gave me the all clear.
What about David? He got a test too, didn't he? Does he have any problems? He does, doesn't he? I knew it would be the man. People always think it's the woman's fault, but it's not always the case. What did the doctor say? What's the problem? Is this the reason why you haven't had a child? Is it his fault?
I don't want to say anything is anyone's fault, but the doctor said there's a problem with his sperm, and it's most likely the reason why we haven't been able to have children.
Oh no, but is there still a chance though, right? Like, it's not totally out of the question?
I guess technically it's not impossible, but the chances of us getting pregnant are extremely low. The doctor said that even with some treatment, there's not a guarantee that he'll be able to have kids. On the other hand, she said that my body is perfectly healthy and I should have no problem having kids in the future. Not like it makes things any better.
Well, I'll still be hopeful. No reason to get out negative energy into the universe. I'm really hoping that next year you'll have a cute little baby in your arms. You just have to stay positive. I've always read that when the odds are against you, there's always a chance if you stay positive.
Next year? I hope so too, but please don't get your hopes up. I don't know what will happen. Nothing is certain in this life. We have to be thankful for everything we get.
You sound unsure. Have a little confidence. The medical staff can do so much these days. I'm sure that you'll be able to have a baby with a little help from modern technology. How old are you now? It's not too old to have a child. It's a good age. Next year, you'll be 32. You don't want to leave it any longer to have a child. Get these things done while you can. If you try to have a child, then when you're old, you might get into trouble, so let's get it done now. If you need help from a doctor, then so be it. Just accept their help.
Well, I was actually considering the option of not telling him and taking the blame for not being able to have kids.
Why would you do that? It's not your fault, so would you take the blame for it?
Before we got the tests back, David was saying that he would go crazy if the problem turned out to be him. I'm afraid if I tell him, then he wouldn't even go for treatment anyway. He even said that he wouldn't even feel like a man anymore if he wasn't able to have kids. Instead, I can just say it's my fault and take whatever abuse he or his mother give me.
You know that sounds crazy, right? Why would you subject yourself to that?
I don't know. I just feel bad about it, and I want him to not kick himself over it. I have thick skin. I think I would be better at handling the blame than he would.
Well, you're a nicer person than I am. I would tell him right away and make him take the blame for it. Honestly, it could be a wake-up call to him. Didn't he say something like, it's always the woman's fault whenever a couple can't have kids? What kind of stupid thought is that?
Yeah, he did say that, and I told him that wasn't true. Who knows if I got through to him? Anyway, I'll plan on telling him it's my fault and see what happens. If need be, I can tell him the truth.
Good luck, and let me know how it goes.
I've been waiting for those test results. Have you heard anything yet?
Yeah, the doctor reached out to me. Do you want to know?
Of course I do. It would be a waste to go through all of that trouble just to not find out what the problem is.
Well, it seems like we really do have a problem with getting pregnant. It wasn't just our imagination.
And? Whose fault is it? Yours or mine?
I wish you wouldn't put it that way, but it seems like the issue is with me.
I knew it! See? I was right. Whenever there's a problem with having kids, it's always the woman. What did I tell you? I'm way too healthy to have those kinds of problems. Women have so many parts, and that means there's a higher chance of something going wrong with one of them. Did the doctor suggest treatment? Because if she did, I'm going to be the first to say that I don't think it would be worth it to get treatment.
Why would you see that? Don't you want a kid?
I did, up until I did some research myself. Treatments are crazy expensive, and they don't always work. I honestly just don't think it's even worth it.
How could you say that?
Instead, we can just keep trying the old-fashioned way, and if it works, then perfect. If not, we can just go on knowing that you were the reason we couldn't have kids. Wow, I was honestly pretty nervous that I was going to be the one who had the problem. I don't think I would have been able to look at myself in the mirror. Honestly, we were just not destined to have kids. These things don't happen by accident. Everyone else is managing to get pregnant.
Honey, don't talk like that.
Why not? My family is a good family, and we know where problems arise. It's not me. There is nothing wrong with me. I think you're very lucky to have married a man like me. Now look at what's going on. You can't even have a child for me. It's really a shame for me and my family.
Do you think I'm doing this on purpose? It's not my fault.
It doesn't matter if you're not doing it on purpose. The outcome is still the same. Failure.
Please stop blaming me for this. I'll do everything I can to try and get pregnant. I'll do everything.
Like I said, we can try, but I'm not wasting my hard-earned money just so that we can barely increase our chances. I really want to have a child, and so do my parents. We need to get it done soon, too. We're not getting any younger.
I heard the news, so it was you all along. I knew it.
Hi. Yeah, seems like the issue was with me. When I talked to David about it, he said he didn't want me to get treatment. He said it would be a waste of money if it didn't guarantee us having a baby.
I fully agree with him. It's your problem. Don't make it into a problem for the two of you.
But it is a problem for the two of us. Don't you want to have a grandchild? You said you did, didn't you?
I did, but now I think it's not worth the time or money if it's not going to produce a desired result. Especially if you'll be using David's hard-earned money to pay for it. I know. Since it's your problem, why don't you get a second job and save up for the treatments?
I don't think that's the right answer to the problem.
Well, I do, and I bet David will think the same. In fact, I don't think you're even fit to be his wife anymore. A proper wife would be someone who can actually give their husband a child.
How could you even see that? Even if you really did feel that way, do you think it's right to say something like that to me?
Damaged goods such as yourself have no right telling people what they should or shouldn't say. I think you should just give up on having children altogether. It's just a waste of everyone's time, and I don't want to get my hopes up. In fact, maybe David should find a new woman right away. He's not getting any younger either, and he needs to give me a grandchild right away. In fact, I encourage him to start finding a new woman as soon as possible. He still has you in the meantime.
So basically you're saying David should just start cheating on me. Do you know how ridiculous that is? How could you even say that?
I don't see the big deal, to be honest. Cheating is not so bad, especially when there's a purpose behind it. Everyone does it, including me, every once in a while.
I can't believe you just said that. I'm going to pretend like you didn't. Fine. It seems like you and David both are on the same page with that. I won't even try, and I won't bring it up anymore.
I told you a customer was coming to my house today.
I don't remember you telling me that.
I did tell you. How can you not remember?
Sorry, I didn't hear you properly. I must have made a mistake. I'm really sorry about it.
This is such a stressful situation for me, and you've not made it any better.
I'm really sorry. I won't let it happen again. I must have just made a mistake this time.
I wish you could see all these mistakes that you make. You really make my life difficult, and I wish you wouldn't. Come over to my house now, and I'll talk to you about this face to face. I really need to give you a lesson on how to go about this properly.
Do you want me to come now? I'm a little bit busy. It would be easier for me if it happened at another time.
What are you doing today? Why can't you come over here now? The customer that's coming over today is a really important person. I need you to be here to help me out, so please get over here as soon as you can. They want to meet you, and you've got nothing better to do, so please get over here as soon as you can.
Oh, is that what it is?
Everyone will be asking about when you're going to have a child, and I don't have an answer. It really hurts me to be put in this situation.
I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do about that. I tried my hardest to have a child, but it didn't happen. You'll just have to accept it and move on.
Why should I accept it? What was wrong with you anyway? You should have had a child by now.
Sorry, I tried with David, but it just didn't work out for us.
Come over here at once and we can talk about this. Don't delay.
Okay, I'll come over now. I'm sorry. Honey, I won't be coming back to the house today. I have something to do.
What is it? What's more important than coming back here and looking after me?
Your mother is having a customer over at her house, and I had to come back and help her.
Oh, really? Can't your mother deal with her customers on her own? Does she really need you there?
The customer wanted to meet me too, so I had to come back and be here. Also, your mother wanted to talk to me about some stuff, so I've come back to do that too.
Okay, I understand. You do what you have to do.
Is that it? Are you just going to accept it? You're not going to get mad?
Why would I get mad? If you're busy, then what can I do?
I thought you were going to be really mad, but you just don't have much to say.
I don't have anything more to say.
I just wish you'd be more caring than this.
I do care about you, but I'm not controlling or anything like that. If you have things to do, then go and do them.
Oh, okay, if that's how you feel.
Do you remember that time that we had a test and you told me there was nothing wrong with me? I thought it was you who had the problem, and that's why you couldn't get pregnant. Actually, it was my fault. I don't want to cause you any more trouble, so I just let you get on with your life.
Do you have to bring this up again? It hurts me, and it's best we leave it in the past. I tried my hardest to have a child, and it didn't happen. It's a pain for me, so please don't bring it up.
I didn't do anything wrong. I was just explaining why I'm so nice to you.
Is this about why you don't care about me? Is it because I didn't have a child for you? I've noticed that recently you don't seem to pay much attention to me. You don't seem to care. Is this why? Is it punishment?
I think you're reading too much into this. That's not what's going on at all.
You've gone too far this time. This is too much.
Let's just let this go now. We don't need to talk about it anymore, do we? It's causing me a lot of stress too, so let's talk about something else. I have something to do now, so we can talk later.
Hey, you there?
Hi, what is it? Something up?
Do you want to talk to me about something? I get the feeling that something's on your mind.
What do you mean? Why have you suddenly said this? I don't know what I've done.
Why are you trying to hide it? Listen to this.
What is it?
I went on vacation recently with my husband. Did I tell you about that?
I know. Why? What's happened? Is there something you need to say?
I saw someone while I was on holiday. You'll never guess who it was.
Who did you see? Tell me.
I saw David. Can you believe it?
You saw my husband? How was that possible? Are you sure you aren't mistaken? My husband was busy recently. He had some things to do with work. He went on a work trip.
Are you sure he was on a business trip? Maybe he lied to you. I wasn't sure, so I took a photo. I thought I should do that so I could ask you about it in the future.
You took a photo? Is it really him?
He was there with a woman, and they looked real close. They were holding hands and everything. They looked like they were in love. Did you know he had another woman?
I had no idea. It never occurred to me that this could be happening.
I think he's been cheating on you. What a crazy guy. How could he do something like that to you? I thought I should tell you as soon as possible so that you know. Maybe you could go and confront him and see what he says about the whole thing.
I don't know what to say. I can't believe it.
The girl he was with? There was something else about her. I don't even want to tell you because it's so cruel. This girl looked like she was pregnant. Do you think it's possible that he's gone off with another girl so he could have children?
Oh no, I can't believe it. Is this true?
I know what I saw. I was shocked myself, but that's what happened. I think you need to talk to him about it. You need to know the truth.
I don't know what to say. I'm lost for words. Sometimes he's a little bit selfish, but he wouldn't do that to me. Surely not. I don't think he's that kind of person. He wouldn't betray me so badly.
I know a private investigation agency. I could give you the details. If you ask them, they can investigate for you. Maybe you'll be able to find out an answer.
A private investigation agency? Is that even legal?
Yeah, it's fine. They don't break the law. They just find out the truth. Haven't you heard of this kind of thing before? They can catch all kinds of cheaters. The information they get is really useful. They sometimes get photos and things like that. It can also be used in divorce proceedings to help you get a better settlement. I'll send you the details and you can look into it.
Oh, really? Okay.
It seems like David met this woman about a year ago, and they've been dating ever since.
1 year? Really? That long?
The girl is 27 years old, and it seems the two of them are really in love. He's also rented out a small apartment for her to live in. It must have cost him a lot of money.
What? He has rented out an apartment for her?
We followed them around for a few days to see what kind of things they were doing. They would go for dinner and drinks together. Then they would go for a romantic walk together. After that, they'd go to an apartment building to spend time alone. We researched the apartments and found that he was renting an apartment there, but he wasn't living there full time. He must have done it for her. The apartments are luxury apartments. It's quite expensive to live there, so it must have cost him a lot of money.
That awful man! How could he do this to me?
It seems that his mother also knows about this.
His mother knows? Really?
We saw her bringing food to the apartment. She also likes to visit that place, so it must be to see the girl. There's no way that she could be going somewhere else.
I can't believe that this would happen. It seems like the whole world has betrayed me. It's so deeply upsetting for me. I didn't even know it was going on. I feel like such a fool.
We're currently compiling a file on this woman's life story. You can have a look at it.
Thank you for this.
If you look at it, you might be shocked by what you see, but maybe you need to know this stuff. We're sorry to report bad news, but we have no choice. This is what we found.
What happened? Did you get any useful information? I really want to know if what I saw was true. Please tell me what you found out.
I found out a lot of stuff. It's awful.
He cheated on you, didn't he? I know he did.
It seems you were right. The agency confirmed what you had found out.
That crazy guy! I knew it was him. How could he do this to you?
There's something more, too. His mother knew all along as well. I can't believe it. I thought he would keep it secret, but it seems that everyone knows but me.
What? She knew as well? How could she do that? She's old enough to know better. She knows the pain this will cause. She should have talked him out of it.
I know. I don't know how to take this whole thing.
It seems like they're a whole family of liars. Very deceitful people, not to be trusted.
I don't know how I'm going to take this. It's only just starting to sink in. This is going to hurt me for a long time. I can feel it.
Just try not to be too hurt. You will get over this. You'll move on. It might hurt now, but there will be brighter days in the future. Just hold on to that thought.
What can I do?
I'm not sure myself.
I think I'll have to go and confront them. I don't think I can be silent about this. This is a step too far. This is too much for me to sit here in silence. I won't be pushed around by them and treated so badly. I know everything. Did you really think you could see another woman behind my back without me finding out? This marriage is over. I can't believe you could do something like that.
Huh, well, I knew you would eventually find out. Yeah, I'm seeing someone, alright? I've tried all I could to make it work with you, but I just couldn't take it anymore. Honestly, let's just make this quick and easy. I don't want to be with you anymore. I want to be with my new girl. I'm gonna send over the divorce papers. Let's make a clean break and get this over with.
I have so much that I want to say to you right now, but you know what? Let's just end this as fast as possible. You obviously have no remorse for your actions, and I don't want to be with someone who thinks it's okay to treat me like this. Send me the divorce papers as soon as possible.
Wow, I never thought you'd give in so easily. Look at you, so mature and realizing you have no power in this situation. I gotta hand it to you. Being the bigger person and not throwing any insults around is quite respectable.
I am not doing it to be nice. I have a good feeling the day will come where I will say what I want to say to you, and when I do, it will be the most satisfying day of my life. Trust me, you'll regret doing this to me.
Whoa, scary. Oh, whatever, just get your pen ready to sign these papers. Hey there, remember me?
What could you possibly want from me?
Is that any way to talk to the person you were once madly in love with? Be a little nicer, won't you? Especially since I come bearing wonderful news.
Oh yeah? What do you think is important enough to bother me with?
I am finally having a kid. I just wanted to let you know how happy I am that I left you, and my dream of finally becoming a father is coming true. Man, thank the Lord that I dumped your sorry carcass and got with a woman with working parts. How stupid do you feel right now? I bet you're still crying about losing me because you can't have children.
David, do you know the phrase revenge is a dish best served cold?
What are you talking about? Are you trying to be Shakespeare or something? No idea what that means.
It means that I've been waiting for very long to see what I'm about to tell you, and it's going to feel so good. First of all, congratulations on being a father. I think it's great that you're going to raise a kid even though it's not your own flesh and blood. A lot of men wouldn't want anything to do with a child that isn't biologically yours. Not you though, David. What a guy.
Hello? Are you stupid? My new wife is pregnant and the kid is mine. Do you not know how making babies works? I'm not raising someone else's kid. I made it myself.
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure of that if I were you. Remember a while back when we went to the hospital and we learned that we wouldn't be able to have kids?
Yeah, I remember when we learned that you can't have kids.
Well, that's just your misunderstanding of the situation. It's partially my fault since I let you believe that. Unfortunately for you, big guy, you're the one who can't have kids, not me.
Yeah, okay. I'm sure. You're just trying to get a rise out of me because you're jealous I'm rubbing this in your face.
Why don't you take a good hard look at that medical report? The doctors even explained to me that it's nearly impossible for you to have kids since your sperm sucks. Well, I guess there's probably a 0.1 chance, so impossible might not be the word.
What is this? Did you fake these reports or something?
Nope, those are straight from the hospital. I admit, I was wrong in not telling you. I should have been honest with you. I was thinking about your feelings, and I was worried you'd be hard on yourself, so I took the blame instead. If you don't believe me, why didn't you call up the hospital yourself? Or even better, go in and retake the test to prove what I'm saying is true.
This is all insane. If I really can't have kids, that means...
Yep. Some other dude knocked up your wife. Man, that sucks, huh? What a total 180.
I don't believe you. I am calling the hospital to check and see if you're lying.
Be my guest. Let me know how it goes. Although I already know the answer.
Sonia, are you serious? My son has problems with his fertility?
Well, hello. Yep, your son is totally busted.
And you kept this a secret from us? What's wrong with you? I'll sue you for what you've done.
Sue me? For what? Go right ahead if you think you can. Remember how you said all those really hurtful things to me about not being a proper spouse because I can't have children? How ironic is it that now that all applies to your son? I mean, technically he did give you a grandchild though, so it's not all that bad.
I don't want a grandchild that's not even my own blood. You're sick, you know that. Do you take pleasure in this?
I'm no worse than you when you enjoyed insulting me for not being a proper wife or daughter-in-law. I just think it's funny that everything you're saying to me is a reflection right back onto you and your son. I do admit, though, it was wrong to hold back the truth from David. I thought it was the right thing to do to spare his feelings, but now it's definitely the best thing I could have done seeing how everything has played out this way. The reverse Uno card of him trying to brag he got his wife pregnant only for me to tell him he can't have kids is an all-time slam.
This isn't funny. He's been cheated on.
Oh, yeah? Cheating wasn't an issue at all when he was doing it to me, or when you admitted doing it to your own husband. If anything, this girl sounds like she'd fit right into your family.
Shut up. Nothing about this situation is funny.
Yeah, to you and David it isn't. To me, it's hilarious.
You were right. I called the hospital and confirmed everything. I went in and I got another checkup to make sure. When I confronted my new wife about it, she denied everything and refused to take a prenatal DNA test to confirm if the kid was mine or not.
Told you. Man, don't you hate it when that happens? I would assume just by her reaction that the reason she doesn't want to take a DNA test is because she doesn't want to get caught. Pretty dumb though, because it's just a matter of time because the truth comes out.
I can't believe it. She's definitely having someone else's baby. I know it.
Are you really that surprised though? She willingly slept with and had a long affair with a married man. Her morals were pretty warped from the beginning. Who knows though, maybe that super small chance you have of being able to get someone pregnant is what made her pregnant.
Yeah, maybe. I still think that you're such a scumbag for not letting me know. This is all your fault.
Still in denial, I see. I beg to differ. The only reason why this is happening is because you cheated on me in the first place.
Yeah, because I thought you weren't able to have kids.
You think that's a good enough reason to cheat on me? If you wanted a divorce because of that, then fine. I probably would have agreed and told you the truth to prevent it from happening. But as soon as you went behind my back, you lost any right to know the truth. Plus, you were being such a baby about the whole thing. Didn't you say something like, you couldn't look yourself in the mirror as a man if you weren't able to have kids? Honestly, grow up. I was so willing to work through this with you and accept the fact that it would be hard having kids. You wanted nothing to do with that and only wanted to blame me for everything. So again, everything that's happening here is all on you, not me. Take the first step into maturity and realize that and stop blaming other people for the situation you've put yourself in.
You may have a point. But you were wrong too, though.
Yeah, I admitted that. But stop holding on to that as a reason to blame me for the mistakes you made. But you were extremely selfish and hurtful. Imagine I really wasn't able to have kids. Do you have any idea how bad what you were saying and doing was? Not being able to have kids is such a sensitive issue for so many people. For you to talk to me the way you did is pretty disgusting. Not to mention your horrible mother. She was no better than you.
Don't bring her into this. She didn't do anything to you.
Yeah, she did. She basically said she wanted you to start cheating on me so you could find someone better. I wouldn't be surprised if she was the one who got you to have an affair in the first place.
I do remember her encouraging me to find someone new.
Yeah, exactly. I thought so. Well, I guess it all doesn't matter now. All the things have led you to this point. I'll go out on a limb and say that kid isn't yours, though, so I hope you're ready to face the music.
Stop trying to be sarcastic. This is my life and it's on the verge of being ruined.
Again, you have yourself to blame for that and no one else. Anyway, let me know how it goes. I think I know already, though.
The kid isn't mine.
Oh, I'm not surprised at all, but how did you find out?
My wife just gave birth. Let's just say the baby clearly wasn't the same ethnic background as me.
Oh, well, at least you saved some money on a paternity test. I hope you were smart enough not to sign your name on the birth certificate.
Oh, stop making jokes. Of course I didn't sign anything. It was the most embarrassing moment of my life. Everyone in the hospital room went dead silent and everyone looked right at me. I felt like I was in a freaking hidden camera prank show. I want to curl up into a ball and die.
That must have been really terrible. I can't imagine being that embarrassed. Well, at least it's over now. Now you can go back to doing whatever it is you normally do.
How do you expect me to go on living after all of this? My life is miserable now. How can I face any of my friends?
Not my problem. Need I remind you about how you've got into the situation?
Just hear me out here. I have an idea that might benefit the both of us.
I hope to God you're not about to say what I think you are.
Sonia, what do you say we give it a second chance? We already made it work once, and we're definitely compatible with one another. I've totally accepted the fact that I can't have kids, so I won't say anything about it ever again. I've been thinking lately. I think I may have been a bit too hard on you. I deserve a second chance just as much as the next guy, don't you think? Plus, there is no better time than now to reconnect. What do you say? Do you want to give it another shot?
Absolutely no way. You think I would ever go back to you after what you did to me? Plus, the only reason why you're saying this is you're at rock bottom and you have literally no other options. You're pathetic and very stupid if you think I don't see right through you.
Oh, come on. We were happy once, right? We can get back to where we used to be. Let's just wipe the slate clean and move past everything.
Yeah, we were happy until you treated me like crap and went and cheated on me.
Well, how about if I start going through some of that treatment you talked about once? You said there's steps we could take to try and improve our chances of having a child. You always said that you wanted kids, didn't you? You're not getting any younger. You're running out of time.
Nah, I'm good. I don't need a kid if you're going to be the father. Plus, I already have a child.
You what? What do you mean you have a child?
What's so hard to understand? I have a daughter. Is there a problem with that?
How did you get a child? Did you get remarried?
Again, I really don't understand why you're so surprised I have a kid. From the beginning, there was never anything wrong with me. I was always able to have children. You were the one with the issues, remember? And not that it's any of your business, but yes, I got remarried. Did you expect me to stay single forever?
How could you have a kid knowing that I was having problems with fertility?
I really don't know how to answer that. That's quite literally not my problem, and I don't see how that has anything to do with me. Are you one of those people that if you're miserable, you want everyone else to be miserable too? Well, sorry, but it's not going to happen. You left me for dead when you ran off with your new wife. You don't get to control anything about my life anymore. You don't have a say in anything I do. You lost that right a long time ago.
I don't even care that you have a baby. Let's just be together like old times. I'll help you raise it.
Did you not read what I said? I am married. Please, stop being creepy. David, I'm sorry, but you need to accept reality. I know it's a very hard pill to swallow, but the sooner you accept what happened to you, the sooner you'll be able to move on and sort your life out. After you cheated on me and divorced me, I was a wreck. But I didn't want to stay feeling sorry for myself forever, so I took back control of my life and turned things around. That's what you need to do. What you don't need to do is entertain this impulsive thought that there's any way in hell we'll be together, let alone thinking I'll let you anywhere near my child. I'm sorry, but I think it's time that I blocked your number once and for all. It's better for the both of us this way. I don't need you bothering me, and it's better for you to take the first step.
Sonia, please don't go. Won't you at least meet up with me to talk about this?
Nope, absolutely not. This is the last time I'll ever talk to you. Don't try and get in touch with me, and especially don't ever try to come near me. Goodbye, David. Good luck with your life. David still tried to get in touch with me and held on to his crazy idea of us being together. I blocked his number, but he still had my parents' contact information. He reached out to them and made up some insane excuse about why he needed to see me. They thought it was nuts, so they texted me right away and I told them everything that happened. It's been a few weeks and no one has heard anything from him. Hopefully it will stay this way. I have some thoughts about the whole situation now that it's calmed down. I do want to start by saying I will take some responsibility for what's happened. I tried to shield David from hearing the truth because I thought that's what was best for him. In reality, I should have been honest. It was like putting a Band-Aid on a wound instead of getting the invasive surgery to fix it. That's not to say I forgive him for what he did to me. I don't. That's all on him, and his actions were completely unforgivable. From now on, I think I'm going to be honest with people, even if I think it may be tough to tell them the truth. I think I've grown a lot because of this, and I'd like to think I'm becoming a better role model for my daughter. I hope she never has to go through any of the same things in her life.